Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Comfy Org stream. It's me, Purz, and I'm here with Rob. What's up, Rob?
How's it going?
Good. Normally we cover a topic, but today I thought it'd be cool just to go through the latest models and workflows and repos and all that stuff, and play around, see what's new and comfy, and then if people have questions, they can hit us and yada yada yada. How's everybody doing? Hope you had a good week. What did we do last week? Oh yeah, I see Laura's. Yeah, we'll probably do some more of that. LTX 2.3 is like, we're going to do it a lot because it is sort of the hottest local state-of-the-art model available. And because it's been embraced by the community, there's so much to cover that, a single stream, 2 streams, 3 streams is not going to cut it. We could probably spend an entire stream on each IC LoRa. You may see some more LTX 2.3, but we'll try and do some other stuff. What happened? We released Korea 2 image today. Well, they released it. We released API access. So you can go and use Korea image 2. We'll do some runs so you can see what it's like. Stylistically, fantastic model. Great for cinematic shots, editorial photography, fashion, surreal realism. That's sort of the vibe I got from it. I've seen other people get really great illustrative stuff out of it too. Yeah, I don't know. What's been your take on Korea, Rob? I know you've been testing it too.
Yeah, I mean, they have the style reference image input, which really powerful. Same with the mood boards. Right now, I believe you create a mood board on Korea's platform, and then you can copy that ID, use it within the node. It's a really good style transfer model. I mean, it's definitely competing with the best for kind of just that, unique aesthetics, simple prompts, don't need a book to get exactly what you want. It's more for like iterating, kind of finding a look with visual references, and then also just, very straightforward, simple prompts. So
we also noticed the outputs are like wild, like they vary wildly. So you can do like, some models, they kind of return the same thing with the same prompts and stuff. But this one really lets you walk around and explore. So don't settle for the first generation if it's not what you want. I noticed because like when we were testing in the sort of the dashboard beforehand, we figured out like doing 4 at once was really the key, because like it's sort of like any really interesting and varied image model. You get your 4 variations, then sort of which rabbit hole you want to go down. So with the cost of this model, it's totally reasonable to do that. So recommend doing multiple passes with this model when you do runs, because you might be surprised at some of the results you get. What's up, Neko? No, this isn't Rob's first time here.
Hey, Neko.
Will definitely not be his last. We were just talking about one of your workflows.
Indeed, we were.
What's up, Zoltar? What's up, Laminar? What's up, Zanelli? Oh, so many people that always come. We appreciate you so much, y'all. All right, let's just get into it. I'm just going to open up Comfy. See if I can remember how to do that. It's been a little while. Okay. Share screen, window, Comfy, audio, sure. Boop.
Did you make sure to update already?
Sorry?
I said, did you update right stream? Sure. Oh, we're on.
I think I know what's happening here.
Yeah, again.
I'm gonna kill the audio on my thing. I think that's what it was. Chrome tab. Yeah, that's why. I think we were just feeding you back in. There we go. That should be fine now.
All right, testing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Sorry, everybody. I've totally streamed before, I swear.
Totally used Comfy and streamed before.
Yeah, I've done this. All right, where's our heads? There we are. All right, cool. Lots of new stuff this week, last week. So let's just walk through it. We got Korea 2, text to image and style reference. Both of these are very interesting. I haven't even tried this AMA base one yet. but it looks like an anime model. Let's dive in, check that one out too. New rodent stuff for image to model 3D stuff. It's amazing. Um, all these new 3D models are so insane. I can't believe, like, as a 3D artist, I'm blown away. The low poly stuff that Trippo and Rodin do now, like it's like it's making stuff that's almost ready for game assets. What else? We got the Open Router LLM. So we wrapped a bunch of Open Router calls so you can access a bunch of different LLMs that you didn't have access to before. And also Anthropic and OpenAI are in there as well. If you don't want to switch out the node, you can use them through Open Router however you like. Stable Audio 3 dropped. Zanelli says, I'm testing Anima Base right now. It may not be safe to test on stream. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. That's fantastic information to have before I just get us demonetized from YouTube. Okay, Stable Audio 3.0 medium. So Stable Audio 3 is very cool. It does not do vocals. It is not Suno. That's not the point. The point of Stable Audio is to make really sick instrumentals that you can use for stuff. And I've seen some really cool work this week on Stable Audio 3 and even on Ace Step. Our friend Ryan on the inside has built a almost, you can think of it as a real-time stream diffusion for audio where you can go and work with your effects and your loops, and you can like tweak them in real time with a controller and everything. It's really cool. And also someone did this something similar with Stable Audio 3 and put it into a VST or an audio unit plugin that you can put right in your DAW. So now you can access Stable Audio 3 inside Ableton and stuff like that. We are breaking down walls of modalities here, and everything is getting really, really blurry, and it's very cool. I can't wait to see what everyone does with it. What else we got? We got Moji, depth estimation. Yeah, it's really cool. It does a depth map, normal map, and a bunch of other stuff. And then it'll make a one shot like splat from an image, and then you can move the camera around and see the splat. It's really cool. We'll check all this stuff out though. And I think this is yours, right, Rob?
Yes, that is. It was inspired by AI Warper. Pretty much you upload a video and we have a system instruction to kind of caption that video, tag the timing of all the different shots, and then you upload a character and it swaps your character in for the for SD dance generation. So yeah, it's really fun to play around with.
That's amazing. And we also got this 360-degree panorama maker for Quite Image 2512. If you want to make an image and then put it around yourself. What these are really good for is I can make an image and then I can take it into Blender and make it the lighting source for the room. And then all the things that I do in Blender are going to be lit by this particular scene. So you can make any kind of lighting you want, any kind of scene you want, and then bring it into Blender as in Blender, it's called an HDRI, but a 360-degree panorama. The idea is it's an equirectangular image so that when it wraps around in a sphere, you can be inside it. So yeah, that's what these are for. You'll see people making them. They're cool, to walk around in, but the real use is for lighting 3D objects usually, or a scene or whatever you want. Then we also have the panorama to mesh, which will take a panoramic shot and then turn it into a equirectangular sort of mesh. So you can like get inside it. Same system as this, only the panoramas probably make more accurate 360-degree images because you're actually, taking pictures in a 360-degree thing. We also got Seed 2.0, which this is a more interesting node. This is so if you want to analyze a whole bunch of videos or images to get information about them, this is the thing to do that. It's extremely fast captioner and analysis tool for images and videos. So you can, if you need to maybe caption a data set for training, or you need to identify a bunch of stuff to train a different kind of model, maybe you're training like a segmentation model on like someone's likeness, things like that. You can use these nodes for that. We also have this perspective geometry, which is the Moog thing, and it tries to create like three-dimensional splat from images. It's really cool. We'll show you. And New High Dream. Oh my God, New High Dream. I don't know if y'all played with Void yet, but Netflix dropped a model that'll let you basically take elements out of a video. It works pretty well. It is based on Cog video, which is surprising considering the age of Cog. But like as you can see from this result, it does a really good job. So yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. Cog was once the king, if y'all don't remember. And then we're down to seed ants and all that stuff. The other cool stuff is we have, by RefNet, we got background removal. We've had this, but this is just now native. So by RefNet is now natively available in Comfy, which is great. New triple models, new Grok Imagine image quality, new Luma image models. Guys, there's too many new models. Like, what? We're supposed to be able to know what all this stuff does and is? Come on. New Topaz, creative upscaler. This stuff's, we're getting into older stuff now, Happy Horse, things like that. But just a wealth of new toys to play with. Let's just start with Korea 2. Let's see, what's the prompt? High fashion editorial, close-up portrait, tight crop framing from the chest up. Let's just run it while I talk. This model's really good at fashion photography and things like that. So one thing I like to do for a model like this is I don't like writing these giant paragraph prompts. Like it drives me nuts. You can use LLM nodes as prompt enhancers. So you can write really like kind of useless, silly, dumb prompts and get a smarter bot to do it. So let's add an open router LLM node. We're just going to pop that in there. And I'm going to pull out from the string exit here. And I'm going to grab the text preview as text node. And this will show us what the LLM is saying. And then we're going to plug this string into the image. The string into the prompt of the node. So now whatever we ask for, it's going to just do. So let's use like Grok, I think, for this. Maybe. Why not? Just pick a model. And then we'll say, write a highly detailed prompt about some extremely cool high fashion street photography. Editorial photography style. Describe a cinematic look. Return only the prompt. So let's see what this does. You could actually describe the person. But yeah, here you go. Cinematic high fashion editorial street photography scene featuring a model with razor sharp cheekbones and slick black platinum hair. See, I don't want to write all this stuff. You know what? Did I plug it in? Oh, I didn't plug it through. I see. You can either plug the string through or pass it. Oh, see, bam. That's actually really cool. But yeah, the other thing you can do with these models is just grab the file and then like load image and just put that file in there. Oops, too many assets. Where is it? There we go. And now I can say, describe this image, but change the person into a firefighter. So we'll do a high fashion firefighter photography. Return only the prompt. Oh, yes, Pixel. Yep. Those templates will come out soon. There's like 3 more things that dropped today as well, but we don't have templates for them yet. We'll get them out soon. Boom. Now that firefighter is serving. I love it. So yeah, Korea, very cool. Do dive in. It's really, really neat. Um,
Yeah, there's actually even options between the Creo 2 medium and then there's also a large model which
oh, that's true. Yeah.
takes a bit longer, but is definitely more powerful, especially when you're using mood board, and you can change the creativity. I believe that's drop down with yeah, kind of just leaning in more to their default baked in aesthetic. So there's a lot you can play with this model.
Yeah, you can go make mood boards on the Kriya site and then grab the mood board UUID ID thing and drop it in here and use those mood boards in the chat, which is cool. Is that a mood board ID?
Yeah, we can play with that mood board ID. I literally just made this mood board with 4 images. Um, and yeah, it copies the kind of style pretty well.
And you can also control the strength, like how much the mood board affects the image as well. With this slider here. Downloading. There we go. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a soft gradient, a lot of like dark greens, like you see. Some of the images have borders too, so that's why on the left and right we see that kind of those borders peeking through.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, this is great for just like not training a LoRa, but pushing something into a stylistic place. Yeah, but you can also train LoRa's on their server. We just don't have any way to import those uh, into the calls for the API calls on our end. But you can use their style reference and you can use mood boards with these nodes. Yeah, the mood board is similar to a LoRa, Andy. It's you upload, 5 to 10 images, and then you get the ID for that mood board, and then you can apply that mood board to your images. Yeah, that's really
There
cool.
we go. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's doing really well at capturing that kind of faded monochrome soft colors that my images had. Only 4 images too. It's really all you need.
That's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
less is more generally with stuff like this. This is the style reference. So there's these style reference nodes that you can chain. So you can use multiple images with this. You don't have to just stick to one, and then you can set the strength of each image. So you can actually build your own mood board here if you want in this sort of way. But I would actually, maybe just for sanity's sake, let's do this. So you guys can see it goes, image into the style reference, and then the style reference out goes into the next one, and then the image goes into the next one. So you could just add another one of these, pass the style reference through, and then plug another image in as well, kind of thing, to keep chaining these. OCD's kicking in. 1 sec. All right, there we go. So yeah, you can see we're sending each style reference through at a full strength. So it's going to mix these 3 images, and then I added the bat with the top hat just to see what happens. This is also Kriya. It is good at illustrative stuff. It does really interesting things. Like please explore this model. It's very cool. They spent a lot of time, I think, on the data set, which is really truly the power of a really good model, is like curating that data set. Oh wow, it took these images and then made it like a bold red and black art style from that. That's really cool. I bet if I remove this one or bypass it, it'll be a lot more like these two. So you could even use it to add subtle detail or other subtle thing. I'm also, we're at creativity medium. If you crank that up, you get more wild results as well. High, I think we only have the 1K for now, but I don't know if they plan on having higher res. But Yeah, see, it's like less like burned red and then more just like this style. Very cool. Very, very cool. That's Korea 2. Yeah, please dive in, play with it. It's very awesome. Let's jump on to the next one. I'm not going to do anima base one. Is it anima or AIMA? Yeah, whatever. Let's make a crazy 3D model. Should we try to make the bat? I'm dying.
Yeah.
Let's do low poly. Okay, so I just actually want to talk about this node really quick because when I was talking about 3D meshes and I said the really dense meshes, I just want to explain that quickly. A lot of 3D models, 3D AI models, make meshes that are extremely high poly. They're extremely dense. There's a lot of triangles that make up the mesh. Then they kind of paint a texture on top of it. These newer ones, you can actually select how many triangles you want, sort of as a top level. So in this case, I'm gonna go with like a relatively low poly, like 18K. Yeah, 18K quad. This should be pretty reasonable. Quads or tris, the difference is topology, whether they're squares or like rectangles or triangles that make up the mesh. Quad topology is favored for doing game engine stuff and like model or texturing and shading your meshes. And triangles are, I think, just easier on the computer or something. I don't know. Quads are favored by most artists. So yeah, just little nerd stuff. And yeah, the low poly stuff's really nice. But yeah, so my point is, I can run this. It's going to do the thing. That's great. But it will. The model that it gives you is low poly enough that you could then bake higher level of detail stuff into the mesh, so you can get really high quality textures onto a less dense mesh, which means you can get more meshes into your game, which means you can like actually have a game. Because what happens is with these 3D models is with the normal ones that you get from most of the older AI models, you could get maybe one or two of them into a game engine before your game is like going 5 FPS, just because it's the math it has to do to calculate that many triangles all the time is crazy. The less dense your meshes are, the more you can fit into your game world, and the like your textures can look better on them because they're just like you can do level of detail and bake down high quality textures, medium quality textures, low quality textures. So when you're far away from those little objects, they don't have to have the 8K textures on them. They can have crappier textures on them and still look really good from far away. It's very nerdy game dev stuff, but it's important to understand why you have the option to change the amount of triangles or quads.
Do we know if the polygon count in that drop down impacts how long the model takes to
I don't
form?
think it. I don't think it does, because I think it's actually generating at that. I don't think they're then remeshing it after, but maybe they are. I don't know. Each one of these runs to I think took about like 150, 200 seconds.
Mhm.
Typical 3D. But what I like about these ones is the progress bar actually moves. You get some idea of what state you're at. Oh my god, dude,
Wow.
what a cutie pie! This guy rocks. This might be my new profile pic. It did such a good job here. I'm astounded. Look at this picture. Like what?
Yeah, I was expecting way more horror out of this model, but that's very
Incredible. Oh, that's great. And like that's actually if we can take this I can show you guys what I mean about meshes. Let me get the model. Download the original. Wait, what's going on? Export. Give me the GLB. All right, let's load up Blender. And I'll switch over my screen real quick. Replace with Blender. Share. Okay. Let's drop this little guy in there. Oh, where'd you go? E. Yeah, import. There he is. What's up, homie? That's great. All right, let's check out the wireframe. Yeah, that is a very reasonable mesh. Here, let me switch to this and switch that. Yeah, there we go. That is an incredibly reasonable mesh. And then if you wanted triangles instead of these quads, you could totally do that. These are actually fake or filled quads. One of the other models does like actual quads. These are just triangles shaped like quads. But that's okay. This is another type of mesh. It's good though. I mean, like that is a very reasonable amount of polygons. Such a cute little guy. Whee! All right, let's delete this and never look at him again. Sorry, bat guy. It's been super real. Oh, he's back. I can't escape. So yeah, that's Rodin. Rodin's really good. Yeah, let's keep moving. What else we got? I can't believe how many things there are to check. Text to models works, basically the same. Let's compare the Hunyuan one. So this one is very similar, although for this one, you just set the face count yourself. So let's do 18,000 like the last one, and we'll do low poly. So here you can actually select what kind of model you want. In this case, I want a low poly model and I want quadrilateral polygons. Low poly, 18,000 polygons, faces. And we can use this input image. It's really good. I believe Lynn made this. Shout out to Lynn. Most of the I'm out of credit. Good Lord. Could use the company credits. All right. Hunyuan. What did I say? 18,000 and generate low poly quadrilateral. So yeah, there's the settings again, just in case you guys want to follow along. I'm going to use the 3.1 model. I think that's the latest. Yep. 18,000 faces, low poly quadrilateral. Procedural textures, if you want them, this is otherwise it'll just make like vertex colors, normal textures. PBR, it'll make textures that you can go in and kind of like edit. They're like procedural textures. So entirely up to you. The low poly option is currently unavailable for the 3.1 model. All right. Well, let's just try normal then. Note to self. Do I know if they're eventually going to open source the Kriya model? Oh, I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah, that'd be great. I know they teased it on Twitter. That would be really awesome. It'd be great to run this on run the Kriya model locally and just go nuts and really explore it.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. I know they did a Flux Dev fine tune.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite Flux model.
Mm-hmm.
They were applying that same sort of like curated data set aesthetic thing to the model that already exists. But with Kriya 2, they train their own base model. So everything's from the ground up. Yeah, so Hunyuan 3D, Trippo, and Rodin are basically the three contenders right now for best 3D model. Microsoft is coming up hard with local model called Trellis. You can run Trellis locally. It's doing really well. It's not quite as sophisticated as some of these other ones, but the more local 3D models we get, the better. Yeah. How's the topology on the newer image of 3D models? Are they usable for rigging and weight painting? That is something you would have to explore on yourself. I don't have a good answer for you. They look good for it, but I'm not like, I'm a Blender guy, but it's more shaders and textures. I've never been like a mesh model sculpt topology person, UV person. So I would love to hear from you, Hal Coney, if they are good or not, because they look good. They certainly look awesome. We were able to rig some models that came out of this with Mixamo, and that's very cool. It worked out really well. Damn. His foot's the wrong way around. I think in this case, the low poly isn't helping us, or rather, it. Yeah, these are. I mean, these would be all right for a very specific stylized game, like Risk of Rain or something. This would be perfect because I bet you this doesn't like. You could get a lot of these dudes in the map. But yeah, you can see how the textures are kind of, or the mesh is a little like crunchy and sort of low poly. It is what it is. But I ask for a low poly mesh, so you get what you asked for. And then if I were to flick this procedural thing, it would give me the actual metallic, the normal, the roughness, and the texture, which is the color. Then I could take that into whatever I'm working with, and then I can really adjust what the material looks like on the model later. Because if you have access to the roughness, the normal, and the metallic, like how shiny is the robot? You could add dirt, dust, speckles. You could add battle damage, things like that if you have the textures. Battle damage. Yeah, it's another 3D model. Open Router works just like you guys saw me use it earlier. It works just like any other LLM model. You select the LLM that you want, and depending on what you select, the inputs will rearrange to what that model supports. So if you like open up DeepSeek, like these will disappear because DeepSeek only does text. But then like Claude, you get your image back. GPT-5 image. I think Gemini does video. Yeah. So like if they disappear, that's why. We ran into that when we were testing. But it's actually useful because if you send an image to DeepSeek, it'll just fail, right? So I don't even know if this ran.
And there's so many options in that model drop down.
Yeah, there's a lot of models on. Oh, there it goes. There's a lot of models on Open Router, and we don't even have them all on there. There's even more. We're working on a way of being able to query backends, like so that you'll be able to give you like bigger lists of stuff. Yeah, so analyze attach reference image and output a single ready-to-use text image prompt. We got this guy, and then we got like, editorial fashion portrait of a young black man in a lush tropical rainforest wearing an olive green leather jacket, brown tie. Yeah, it's perfectly describing it. I mean, it would. This is Claude. Claude's pretty good at this kind of stuff. But you can also use, less sophisticated models that are use less tokens and, do the same thing. So, yeah, do play with it. There's a lot more information over here about how this all works. All right, let's get on to the next one, which is stable audio. All right, lo-fi chill hip hop track with mellow electronic piano, soft vinyl crackle, subtle synth pads, low pass filtered drums, percussion loops, and a soft pluck bass for a relaxed dreamy vibe. All right, hit it. So stable audio is very cool. It was trained on a licensed data set, which means you can use any of the stuff you want commercially. It also means you can train. There's a stable audio 3 trainer. Everything is set up. You can make your own LoRa's. It means you can train it on anything you want, anything you have, anything you made, anything you have. Wink. So very cool. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Oh, I can't. Okay. Apologies if this is mind-numbingly loud. Oh, sorry, guys. That was brutal. There's got to be like a save audio MP3. Does this one have a volume? Oh, this is the same node. Does maybe nodes 1.0 have volume? Yep. Nope. Yep. Ooh, got to get that fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is great. Like if I just needed background music for my stream or something. Try a random prompt here. West Coast hip hop, thundering 808s, acid bass, plinky synth lead, hazy synthesizer pads. Watch it make the worst track ever. Oh yeah, nailed it.
Perfect.
Wow.
Must have
Okay.
been the bass that got it.
Yeah, that was brutal. Let's try another one with this prompt.
There's also the prompt category. I'm pretty sure there's like a sound effects drop down there.
Yeah.
And
we'll try a piano falling down the stairs. Can LTX do fight scenes yet? We need open source to compete with Cdance too. Yeah. Not yet. Just to put into perspective, the sheer amount of compute that you would need to run Cdance at home locally is physically impossible for a normal person with like a regular job. Those models are like, they're huge, like they are huge, and they are served up on massive clusters. Yeah, just like in case you're wondering what the bottleneck is, it's literally we don't have enough power to do stuff like that locally.
So what you're saying is we need more power.
Yeah, go get more GPUs, everybody. I really likes that lo-fi prompt. Maybe that's all the model does. All right, let's try the piano falling down the stairs.
Causing it. Maybe if we lessen the duration a bit.
Yeah.
Could be that.
Yeah, that one made nothing. Let's go 10 seconds. Piano falling down the stairs. Well, certainly rendered. Kind of.
Got the first few keys.
Let's give it. Can you do like a snare, like 808 snare, or is that an instrument? Instrument, yeah. Oh, one shot. Nice. Let's try that once again. We need personal nuclear reactors. No, we don't. I've played that game. I mean, that's in time. It's not a one shot, but I'll take it. Thundering kick. I mean, it would be cool to just generate a bunch of samples and then put them on your, like, you know, MPC or whatever. Just make an AI beat. There's a lot of reverb, not a lot of kick there. I don't know about thundering. E flat saxophone. Yeah, only 2 stairs on that piano. That definitely was an 808 snare. You're right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Did I spell saxophone right? Thought I did. That's right. There's a button here called Use Reprompt, and that will try to reprompt your prompt with like an internal Quen 3.5 clip model thing. But from what I've heard, works better when you turn it off. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it still running? Yeah. You guys are using the cloud now. You're getting in my way. Only I may use the cloud. All right. Well, while this cooks, let's open up a new one. Okay. Yeah, let's look at Moog. We get depth estimation, but let's do the splat one because it's the most exciting. All right. Did this finish? It did. All right. Saxophone. That's a saxophone.
Beautiful.
Actually, that kind of sounded like a violin. I think the shit's coming. Okay, well, that was cool. It is a cool model. Just don't be swayed by the results I just got. I was getting really good results with it like yesterday or the day before. So, yeah. So you see how fast that was, by the way? So we just made a single frame splat from an image using the depth map and this DirectX normal thing from this image. I did this also with, I think I have one of, we can just do one like, actually, yeah, this should be good.
Not great.
Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's pretty trippy. It's always weird when you go behind. Is there a practical use for this? I don't know. Does it matter? Not at all. This is great. What I really want to see is a temporal model that can do this so that we can get 40 video splats. I think that'll be really fun. You can turn your video into like something like this where you can move the camera around in the video and things like that. So we'll get there, but images is where we start. Oh my God, look at these. It's nightmare fuel. We don't even need a 3D model. Look at how fast this is. Watch. Well, actually, wait for it to start. It's initializing. Once it's done initializing, yeah, boom, done. Like that fast. Perfect. Nailed it. That's not a fair one. That should work. I'm thinking of trying a new hairstyle. What do you guys think? Oh my God. Whoa.
Got you perfect. And the hair.
Backwards me is insane. Oops. Yeah, friends, there is a lot of fun toys in Comfy. I mean, you could make some really cool stuff with this. I think just making these splats and then bringing them into something like Blender, and like you could arrange them, right? 1, 2, 3, and then fly through it like a drone. So like this stuff doesn't end with your first result, right? Like you can take this stuff and do things with it. And like that would be what I would try probably, is do a bunch of these splats, set them all up as meshes in Blender in like a track, and then fly through that track, Is there a node to snapshot an image from the save 3D model node? Yeah, there is actually. Right there, this little button here. So you could zoom in. I think you can actually remove the gizmos too. Terry showed me all this cool stuff, but yeah, you can basically set up a shot in here, save it, film it in here, and then move on to the next thing. Pretty cool. Let's switch over to the Ingy Laura that you built the stuff for.
Yeah.
So our friend Ingy, he made a flow LoRa for LTX 2.3 on comfy.org/workflows. Oh, here, I'll just switch over to Rob. There we go.
Yeah, so I have his workflow pulled up from Comfy Hub. It's under his creator account. I actually can't pull that tab up right now, but yeah,
We'll show it after.
this is what it's gonna look like more or less when you load it in. He was so kind to add all these notes around the workflow so you can kind of get a better understanding of what's going on. But I'll just do a quick run through. So pretty much what this LoRa does is takes two input videos. So he labels it shot A and shot B, and it fills a transition with gray frames, which the IC LoRa that he trained called Flow, it paints in those gray frames and creates very aesthetic, very trippy in some instances transition between these two shots. So here I have uploaded a quick 2-second clip, and here we have the last shot. So I'm gonna run it, but in the meantime, he has this LLM enhancement prompt, which is going to pretty much generate the transition prompt for you, and it follows this structure. So also worth noting that the number of frames here is going to determine what, or how long rather, that the gray frames will be, how many gray frames will be added. So we're at 24 frames per second. Both of these videos are like 49 frames. So I believe this is 49 times 4. No, it's 49 times 3.
I
So
hate the frame. I hate frame math. I hate it.
yeah, there's some frame math that you got to do. I believe in this note, he kind of explains it all. But essentially, we're going to have 2 seconds worth of frames. So if I play this, the first shot, 2 seconds of gray, and then the last shot. So yeah,
Those gray frames are where the flow animation is going to take place. Just in case you all were wondering why we're just putting a bunch of random gray frames in the middle. A lot of these models actually, if you mask out a section with gray, it thinks, oh, that's where I can dream. So that's sort of the concept.
yeah. So there you have it.
That's so handy. Like, oh my God.
It's so seamless too. Here, let me cue another one. I've got a couple where the text in the second shot like reveals as the horse crosses through the shot.
Insane.
It's so insane. This one, it kind of just pops up, but let's see. Oh.
Usually when you see initializing on a Comfy workflow on the cloud, it just means that that particular instance is grabbing the models right now. That's why sometimes it takes longer, because like the LTX model's like 60 gigs or something.
Yeah, but this LoRa is so fun to play with.
I was using it to like mash like C-dance videos that I made together with like stupid transitions, and man, does it really does the thing. That's another thing I'm finding a really good use for these IC LoRa's is taking really good like C-dance footage and doing more stuff with it. Like the googly eyes LoRa works really well on really good footage from C-dance. Like, you can make almost Hollywood quality input footage to mess up with other tools. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that took 74 seconds for,
Insane.
yeah.
Yeah, I know this frame math thing, like eh, this is going to be something where everyone is going to be like, well, duh. But this is something it took me a little while to understand. At 24 frames per second, 24 frames is 1 second. The concept of just multiplying the number by the FPS for the amount of frames you want, for the amount of seconds you want, that came to me embarrassingly late. So if this is new information to you, welcome to the club. You probably already knew this, but that's how you, like, if I know I'm making a 30 FPS video and I want it to be 5 seconds, it's 30 times 5. That's the amount of frames I have. So it's just one way to like think about frames and time and splitting that time up.
Yeah, frame math, gotta love it.
Gotta.
Anyways, we got this pretty similar result. You know, you can just keep like running the queue, getting a bunch of different looks. I have another example that
You
I'm
can
gonna,
prompt the transition a bit too, like where you like. I believe Ink is using an LLM to do that here, but if you wanted to get very specific with it, you can start injecting your own stuff into the prompts as well.
all right, we got
These are cool.
2 more examples. Yeah, Neko, I saw you posted an LTX 2.3 like audio, driving audio kind of video using this style. So inspired by that. Let's just run it. No need. I believe these are okay. These are 73 frames. So actually, we're gonna have to add a bit more frames here because if you check this out, there's gonna be like like no time for the gray. So let's just go to 181. Let's run that again. $73, 146. Yeah, so I guess we got like just over 2 seconds of gray frames in this for the transition, I should say. Let's check here.
I don't like how the eyes follow me like a painting.
Yeah. It's like the Mona Lisa.
Stop following me around the room. Nice one, Neko. Thanks.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out that video. Yeah, Ingi actually just released kind of similar aesthetic as well. Used a bunch of different tools, bunch of different models. Really cool with the graphic effects using Florence 2 and Sapiens 2 to get those overlays.
Yeah, with Florence 2, you can do the thing detection. So you can say, hand, face, eye, things like that, and it'll make little boxes around them. And then with Sapiens, you can get really crazy like pose data from the faces. And if you superimpose that over the original footage, you get really cool glitchy stuff. These preprocessor things don't necessarily have to be used for control. They can be used as effects as well. This is taking too long. Hit yourself. Slap yourself.
All right, let's see what we got.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really smooth.
It's just so smooth, so satisfying.
Like you wouldn't even, I wouldn't even like blink at that. I was just like, oh wow, somebody spent a lot of time on that.
I wonder if I like remove. Let's make it really quick. I want to see how fast that transition can handle. Okay.
Hey George, yeah, this is all all on Comfy Cloud. We're using Comfy Cloud right now.
Yeah, after this run, Purz, if you want to share screen, point them in the right direction for it.
Comfy.org/workflows. Links in chat. Bookmark that. That's where me and Rob and the rest of the team upload all of our workflows, and Ingy's on there. A bunch of other people. You can get Ingy's workflow from there. I posted it earlier, but I'll also add this to the description below on the video for later. So if you're watching this in the future, you can just click on it. But it is comfy.org/workflows. The safest, most officialist place to get workflows. We try our very best not to upload workflows that have Bitcoin miners in them. Basically, you can trust these workflows because we only use nodes that are already on cloud for these workflows. So, this is stuff that's been tested and things like that. If you go download random workflows from random discords, your mileage may vary on safety. Oh, wow, that one just went gray.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's not enough frames there for the transition. That would be my assumption. We can.
Was it the same number? Did you reduce it?
Yeah, I reduced it by like
a
second. So yeah, we have less than a second worth of frames here.
You must need like a second and a half or something.
Yeah.
That's funny how it just like de-textured your face. He's just like, gray guy.
Yeah. Let's give it a bit more, see how it handles.
Yeah.
Actually, let's give it even more. All right, whatever. I think we're running out of time.
Oh, no worries. I love that one frame of like gray blank face. Boop.
Yeah, I'm sure that's because, in his training data, he must have not had too quick.
Even the like illustrated fire, like, so cool.
How long did that take? Yeah, 90 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go play with all this stuff, everybody. I mean, like I said earlier, it's just an embarrassment of riches. Like, there's so much stuff to explore right now. It's absolutely crazy. Even as a team of 6 or 7 of us, we're still stuff that we don't have time to look at. Like, I can't believe it. And it's only probably going to accelerate. But we'll get agentic control of this stuff pretty soon, and the days of having to learn everything and know everything will start to dim a bit, and you'll be able to just explore these tools. That'll be really, really fun. It's like the people that are very technical and very good at nodes and building workflows, not always the most like creative or creative is not a good word. I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to see what the people who don't have the technical skills to build these models, I want to see what they make, because their imagination is just as, if not more vivid than everyone else's. It's just, they just can't make the stuff that's in their head yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes a difference. Wow.
Yeah, so smooth.
That's incredible.
And then with a little bit of like speed ramping maybe in post.
Yeah.
Like tweaking it just a little bit. But out of the box, it's just so good.
Oh, I love that.
Yep. So that's what I got for Ingy's Flow Laura. Everyone go check it out, play around, and share what you get.
You must play with it. Why does this come up? Stop it. All right, friends. Thank you so much for coming and hanging with us. We'll be back next week. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe something like this again. We'll probably dive into something though. I'd like to do this a little maybe once a month kind of thing, where we just go through all the newest stuff and try it out. Some of these models, they're not like big showstoppers that we cover like a big, event. So it's nice to just sort of slide in and check out some of the stuff. Um, we'd like to explore Void a little more. We'd like to explore all the new open source stuff that's dropping this week. There's a bunch of cool stuff's coming out, just been merged into Comfy. We'll have templates for it like tomorrow. Yeah, friends, thank you. As always, we really appreciate it when you come hang out with us for a whole hour while we play with these toys. But yeah, hopefully you get some value. And yeah, you got anything else to add, Rob?
No, it was fun. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you all on Wednesday. Have a good one, everybody. Drive safe.